my name is Ebony and welcome to my YouTube channel, What That Pan Do. I love cooking and so I want to share my cooking experiences with you all, as well as talk about what other cooks are doing and discuss different ways to cook foods you've had 1,000 times. So here in Arkansas, we're kind of winding up winter and going into spring. So I'm gonna make my last big pot of chili for the winter since it's gonna get a little cold tonight. So let's get started. All right, so for this chili, I'm using 1 pound of ground pork mixed with ground beef. So it's just gonna give it a really good flavor. And I'm going to go ahead and just brown that. Then I'm going to add some onions. And this is just 1 small yellow onion. And let that cook. And I'm also going to add just a little bit of salt with those onions and some pepper. Okay, so I have drowned my meat, so I'm going to add 1 can of black beans, undrained. And then I'm going to add 1 can of diced tomatoes, chili ready type tomatoes, undrained. I'm going to stir that all in there. Alright y'all, so this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. So I was born in Cincinnati, Ohio, and I still have family there. And so while I was there visiting my dad and other family, I got this. I don't know if you can see that. So it is Cincinnati style chili seasoning from Colonel D. It was at an outdoor market. And so I'm going to be using 2 tablespoons of this for our chili. Now this has ancho chili, sea salt, cocoa, garlic, coriander, cayenne, 40. I'm just going to do 2 tablespoons of that. And cumin, cinnamon, allspice. And let's see what else. Worcestershire powder, cloves, and bay leaf. I'm just going to add just, I think I got a full 2 tablespoons in there. And I'm going to mix that right on in. Okay, so I have brought it to boil. Now I'm gonna, I've turned it down to simmer. I've put in a couple of bay leaves and now I'm gonna let it just sit on simmer for about 20 minutes. Of course, everybody has their own way of how they top their chili, but this is how I do mine. I'm gonna be topping it with some cheddar cheese and some chives and some sour cream. Now me, what I have started doing in these last few months, and honestly this is the best hack I could have ever started doing. I no longer buy shredded cheese that you get in those, like the pre-shredded package. I've started going to the cheese part of, you know, kind of where all the fancy cheeses are. And sometimes you can get some really good quality cheese for like the cheap. They have like little blocks for less than $5, and to me that cheese is so much better than the stuff you're going to get in the pre-package. And honestly, it shreds better, it melts better. So, you know, splurge a little bit, get you some fancy cheese. And so I'm going to go ahead, well actually before I add my cheese, I'm going to go ahead and add my sour cream. So I'm just going to add a dollop of sour cream. Go ahead and add my cheddar cheese. And this is sharp cheddar cheese. And y'all, it is so good. Add some of that. And then I'm going to add some chives that I've just chopped up. And that's how I do my chili. Oh, that's good. That's so good. I have not had some good homemade chili in a minute. That hit the spot right there, y'all. It's so good. So, yeah, good stuff.